Welcome to the motherfucking channel. Y'all tapping in, y'all know where we gonna go. Make the likes, make the subscribes go up. Make sure I hit that bell and that notification so you can tap all the way in what we're doing. And we're gonna give time for the folks to come in, so we're gonna give a little time for y'all to get y'all smoke, for y'all to grab y'all mimosas if y'all doing all that. Some people just getting off work and wanna grab their wine. Some people might grab their vape pens, backwoods, the joints. You're more than welcome. Come bring it and come support the channel. Come get your vibe on. So we're gonna let people come in. Make sure you hit that like, notify bell, and that bell and the notifications. See, look, I'm already getting tongue tied, but tap in, Government Music, Manifest Money Records. We'll let the people come in. And why do West Coast artists stay regional? Why is that? A lot of people want to know why they stay regional, why they ain't moving. And by the way, if you haven't tapped in, make sure you go tap into that Gutterman 100 Flows Up singles doing numbers. We're gonna do more numbers to tap in. There's only one way. The only way is up and that's up and going up. The only way is up and that's up and going up. The only way is up and that's up and going up. There's only one way. I can all by the mind, only bad bitch on me. I had to cut some out the circle that was fraudulent with me. I'm a superstar, shooting past the stars. I'm a beast. Now it's National Steakhouse when I'm out deep. I'm 100 floors up, where's your penthouse key? Be long for my drip and I put Fendi on your feet. Swiping the line cars, but you know it's all on me. Took you to some places that you never thought you'd see. Bought a Birkin bag for you with my sweater by Celine. LA Antiquary and my Paddock submarine. They roll out the red carpet when we pull up on the scene. I'm married for my denim, yeah, diamonds all fine. The only way is up, and that's up, I'm going up. The only way is up, and that's up, I'm going up. The only way is up, and that's up, I'm going up. There's only one way. The only way is up, and that's up, I'm going up. The only way is up, and that's up, I'm going up. The only way is up, and that's up, I'm going up. There's only one way. Took you off that Honda and put you in that in the truck. Fuck you in my jury, I'm girding on with the smoke. Riding with the stick. My paddock eyes hard to punch. Chanel for your trip. Over here we live it up. So shout out to we ain't gonna say like they sponsors my book, but shout out to Granddaddy Pluto putting us where we need to be on this glorious Tuesday evening. That's where we need to be. Look, Granddaddy Pluto is putting us where we need to be. Shout out to Burner and Cookie, what they doing. Yeah, but a lot of people. I've been reading posts, seeing comments. People's frustrated with their music career, what it's doing, where it's going, or why it's not going, or the stagnancy of shit. Because there's things that a lot of West Coast artists
ignore or that they're not making pertinent. You know what I'm saying? And it's pertinent that you build your brand organically. It's very pertinent that you find you a sound. A lot of the politics and shit keep you out of. A lot of politics keep niggas from doing songs with other individuals. Also, a lot of that West Coast politics keep you out of the rooms that you need to be in. A lot of this shit is about network. A lot of this shit is about marketing, branding oneself. But a lot of y'all want to stay in the same lane. You gotta find your pocket and ride out your pocket. A lot of niggas don't want to find y'all pocket, so y'all fucking up. Find you a lane and coast that motherfucker like this. I've been reading comments. Niggas be saying something about something about a certain West Coast sound and this nigga sound like this, or we're not sounding West Coast. Like the whole idea is not to sound like the next nigga. It's to find who you are. You know what I'm saying? And y'all even know about BPM, beats per minute? Find what's your BPM. A lot of you niggas don't even know your BPM. Find your beats per minute so you can really fuck the game over. Like go hard in the paint. A lot of niggas ain't going hard in the paint. Like if anybody tap in what I got going, they'll see like we bringing something different to the table. So it's like a lot of niggas don't even network or fuck with each other too. So it's just for the simple fact you might feel some way about because a nigga from the other side of town, but that nigga might be making headway. And he might have garnered the audience. Or some niggas be feeling like a nigga got more bars than them, so they don't want the nigga to outshine them. Like it's a lot of that, you know what I'm saying? Trying to outshine the master mentality type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? You niggas is stopping your own bag. Me personally, I would work with an artist. I would work with an artist. We try to get somewhere. We try to get to a bag. Who are you? What do you listen to? I don't. I try not to even let a lot of other artists influence my craft. So when I'm in work mode, space mode, I hope finna do music. We finna go hard in the paint. I tend to not even get influenced by other niggas because I don't want that coming out of my music. Like, you know what I mean? We rocking our own shit, doing our own cadences, like coming up with unique styles, and then it's like look at your shit, paint your vision, but look at your area like, okay, in my vision, what are the areas that I need to water with the vision that need more? Maybe you got a lot of dope music, but you need more visuals, or maybe you have more visuals, but then you got a lot of visuals, but maybe you got to go back in the lab and do more songs, find a lot. Some niggas just ain't got not enough content. You know, some people ain't doing enough music. Like one or two songs just ain't enough. And then you want to have leverage. It's cool. What they're not telling you niggas is everybody holler independent, right? What they're not telling you is fuck around being independent, it take money. Because then you saying I want to do everything by myself. So you're saying what the whole idea of a major is for, you're saying we don't need them because I'm going to do that. So now you don't got the major to put 200,000, 300,000 on radio play, then you got to come with the 100, 200, 300,000 for radio play. You know what I'm saying? You got to come with the money to you got to come with the marketing money. You got to find the money to get a nigga on the feature. Nigga on 30th feature, nigga, you got to come up with the 30th feature. You know, before you niggas, I mean, come on, right? And it's okay to build your name regional because that's how you start first, getting noticed by certain promoters, right? You want to get big book for clubs, but shit, I remember when we was paying, like we was paying to perform at clubs, and then they give you, you know how they give you the tickets to sell off the dope, like nigga, we was doing that, 150, $200, 150, 200, 150, $200, just to, you know what I'm saying, just to go perform, doing shows, Copacabana, remember the Knit Factory and shit like that, like these was like some shit that we was really doing. These are some things that we really was doing. Like I'm trying to tell you, like we was doing these things, trying to make this shit happen. We was trying to really go hard in the paint. A lot of you niggas need to go hard in the paint on your career. That's why the artists stay regional. You take for instance, there's only and y'all niggas can name right now. Name a few artists. Let's name some motherfuckers, right? Like who went out there? Name some artists that was able to break the regional and stayed in their pocket though, gangster wise. Like your YGs. Now nigga can pull up. A nigga can go to New York and they know who Mozzie is. Nigga can go to Philly and they know Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be way in Vermont. They know who Mozzie is. They know who YG is. You know, you can probably go certain places and they know it's your mother, but Everybody ain't gonna know who Joe Moses is. Everybody ain't gonna know what Compton AD. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not ain't gonna know who RJ is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know about the Baby Stone Gorillas. So these are artists that are LA artists, but it's like, what is your sound? And where do you see yourself? How are you painting your vision to see yourself in the game? Do you see yourself like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be up there with the likes of Baby and Jake and them, or do you just see, oh, I'm gonna just be a B-list artist, a B-level artist? Like, okay, well, I could pull up and they'll know I rap. Like, oh, to pull up, they see you, know you rap because they see you. You know how many niggas that rap, nigga don't know them, but it take other things for me to like tap in. Like, oh shit, I didn't know you was getting off. I didn't know. Cause a lot of artists we don't know of, right? Like we come across certain artists, like, oh okay, but in they region, they the nigga. So it'll be a lot of LA artists, a lot of West Coast artists that in their region, they the nigga. They a nigga there. But is you a nigga everywhere you pull up? Is you a nigga everywhere you pull up? I would be asking you, is you a nigga everywhere you pull up? Is they fucking with you? Is they fucking with your music and your movement? Do you even know your movement? And where is your movement going? What is your sound, my nigga? A lot of these niggas is just, I be like, a lot of these niggas is the, hold on. Because I look at like the YG sound, I'm like, oh, a lot of these niggas is just like you know, they trying to upgrade, the updo the YG or the Joe Moses or, you know what I mean? Like, RP to Drakeo, you know what I'm saying? When I first heard Rimble, right? I could have sworn I thought it was Drakeo. Then it was so almost sound was so similar, almost. It was just I look at Rimble as more clear, more more proper sounding with it with the wordplay, and then as RP to Drakeo, he was more like his was more raspy. You know what I'm saying? But how could you be a breakout artist? Yeah, you study other niggas that's in your region and then form your own shit. What's easier for you? How could you come off? You know what I'm saying? Look at the D right now and they sound, you know, they do a lot of shit talking. So they just put that beat on, right? But yeah, it will sound kind of crazy. Like if you see an LA nigga and he on the Detroit type, because it's already, you feel me? We already equate that Detroit type sound with Detroit. So you coming on this, like, hold on, nigga, that's it. Right? And right now, LA is so crazy because we've been LA, but we always been a melting pot because there's so many different pockets. Like Long Beach, way far from LA, even though it's still LA County. Then you got the Valley, right? Then you got like Linwood, Compton, but then you got West LA, South Central, right? Century City, like all these little pockets will make us a melting pot. Cause you hear Long Beach nigga, but the Long Beach niggas gonna be getting off, but they gonna have a different kind, almost a different sound than like if a nigga West LA niggas, like they shit gonna be a little different than like if a nigga listening to the Baby Stone Gorillas, then you pop off to RJ, right? But then when you blend that together though, it's still similar sound, right? So it's like because you can't really put us in a pocket, like what's your pocket? Like in all that, you can come out clean with your own shit. A lot of niggas gotta go back in the lab. But it go back to a vision because is you painting a vision for your shit? Like is you niggas painting a vision or not? That's the thing too. Niggas gotta paint the vision where they see they shit. Like okay, man, you might some niggas is cool with being a local rapper that's on. But then if you're gonna be the local rapper that's on and that's your vision, right? Then do that all the way. Like go hard, like put it like if you're gonna be the local rapper that's gonna go hard in the paint, then Like go do it all the way to the hardest level you can do it. Don't just be regular. Like fuck it, I'm gonna be the hardest. Then go hard in the paint with it. Like niggas, like you niggas gotta change up the game, but by finding your sound. I can go right now. That's what my mama. If I go on my page right now, right, like if I go on my YouTube, let's go on my YouTube, right. I can play different songs of mine where I'm coming, but you see the intro, 100 flows up, coming crazy, right? Let's see what else. Cause niggas, man, we going so crazy. We going crazy. Like 100 flows up, we going crazy. What else? Like this, I covered that Gucci Man and Key Glock. I covered it, right? Went crazy on it. I'm gonna show y'all right here. I covered it, and then we went crazy on it. So I covered it and went crazy. It's right here, and we had 6.1 organically. The views at 6.1, and the shit was organic. Hold on, but we gonna let these niggas know they think it's a motherfucking game. Hold on. Now I'm on this. This is homework, so this is see, and I'm LA nigga. So look how I'm coming, way different from niggas in the city.
Get the bread and stack it, then invest it. That's a real nigga. Roll my bitch her ass and titties, cause she stay down with me. Had to cut some niggas out to play because they clown too. All this water in my AP, swear it's drowned in it. Get the bread and stack it, then invest it. That's a real nigga. Roll my bitch her ass and titties, cause she stay down with me. Cut some niggas out to play because they clown too. All this water in my AP, swear it's drowned in it. I'm a dog catcher, that's why dog bitches be hounding me. This my mood stabilizer, gotta keep a poundetry. High vibrations, red wine, and some pottery. Born a melanated king, nigga, I hit the lottery. Screaming out free brands, shout out future, that's my big bro. This shit for the streets, it's safe to say she ain't your bitch, bye-bye. Gotta stay dangerous when you travel by that nigga store. Get my bitch in Hermes to the doorway, that vibrates. Right next to the mirror with a white, I'm a baby go. Plugged in with the rest of my choppers.
You just gotta find the sound, man. That's what this shit is about. That was the whole moral, the whole gist of that, the whole little vibe of why I did that. Just to say what it is. Now I can go play 100 flows up and then you see how I'm coming on that. And then that's a vibe. But it was like, okay, let me paint a picture. When I wrote 100 floors up, I was saying, damn, let me fact. Just for reference of this lesson right here that I'm giving you. And I'm dropping free game on my mama. And this gonna go up this right now gonna go 100 up because it's free game. Like now, I just played that one now. I'm only gonna play on this one. I'm only gonna play the first verse because I'm just this for the message only. Like see how I was coming on, I do pick this, and this is all about this. Go back to like finding your shit, like and then do it at come on.
There's only one way. The only way is up, not up, going up. The only way is up, not up, going up. The only way is up, not up, going up. There's only one way. I can walk by the vibe, only bad bitch on me. I had to cut some out the circle that was fraudulent to me. I'm a superstar, shooting past the stars, I'm a beast. Now it's Smash Bros. Steakhouse when I'm out deep. I'm 100 floors up, where's your penthouse key? Lean over my drip and I put 50 on your feet. It's like a line cards, cause you know it's all on me. Took you to some places that you never thought you'd see. On a Birkin bag for you with my sweater Vaseline. LA and Dangery and my paddock submarine. They roll out the red carpet when we pull up on the scene. I'm ready for my dinner, yeah, thumbs up, the only way is up, that's up, I'm going up. The only way.
You gotta find a sound, man. That's the thing. Now niggas hear this and won't even equate it to like it's just a vibe, right? So you hear my song, you gonna hear this song, and it really don't got no kind of region attached to it. See what I'm saying? You can't attach West Coast or East Coast now. It's like it's just a vibe, my nigga. Like we just getting lit. Like so now, what is your shit? What's your music about? How is your art and expression of you? Cause then if you gonna do the gangster shit and I'm out here with the Draco and all that, like, then is you gonna really on your gangster shit? Is you gonna do that at the highest level, and then how far could you get your bag in that lane? Like, so it goes back to what I was saying about you niggas need to find your pocket. It'll make it that much more easier when niggas find their pocket of where, you know what I'm saying, and know how to place their shit. It's that much easier when niggas find their pocket. See, a lot of niggas just be scared to get in their pocket. Feel me? Because whenever you find your pocket, right, you can build your following organically. Because I guaranteed you, it's bullshit music out there that I don't fuck with, but it's a pocket for somebody, and somebody found the pocket of some bullshit, right? And I'm like, dang, he got the following up. Oh, they running the numbers up over there, but shit, that's for them. So you find you a pocket to where it's for you. But nigga, people you feel me? Where it is, where it's lit, they pull it up, right? Because there's other little brands of music to where you might not agree with, but motherfucker got a following. You know what I mean? Like this ain't no knock to niggas, or like for instance, Tyler the Creator, right? I'm gonna give him his props. He doing his stuff. He do whatever his lane. But if you notice, he got like a damn near a cult type following. Like he got hardcore fans that fuck with him, and so that's just I'm using him as for the lesson. Like he found his pocket. If you see Tyler the Creator stay in his pocket, you know what I'm saying. You hear Travis Scott, he stay in his pocket. He have a certain sound. Oh, straight up. Okay, run it up. You know how he do his ad-libs. Niggas find their sauce and what works for them. But also, he got hardcore. He got a cult following of fans, and anywhere he go, they gonna pull up heavy. And I can name the list can go on. So it's like, how do you see yourself? Where is your sound? See, niggas don't do a lot of investing in themselves to get past the reasonable threshold. That's why it was only select motherfuckers in this timeline, like around these, in the last few years, that even broke wide out of like Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? You only had your YGs, your Ty Dollars. Drakeo done broke out. RP, like a lot of niggas don't. You know what I mean? Like they were saying, they was and they said this on the number too, and I believe in that. And I believe in that. Like niggas can't get past. They had a saying on No Jumper. Shout out to that platform. Had a saying. What he say? I don't know. Was it Compton AD or somebody? But he said, niggas can't get past niggas can't get past Phoenix, Arizona. Like niggas can't get past the West Coast. You got lit artists that can't get past the West Coast. But then it also, that's what it goes back to, like, you know what I'm saying? It take money to make it. But what areas in your vision need the watering? Like, what are some shit you lacking? You feel me? Niggas do need visuals. You might need some visuals and you don't got enough visuals. Or you might not got enough of the other shit. Like, niggas don't know until they know. You feel me? Like, so you gotta have the somewhat of the experience. Niggas gotta have the experience, man. The more experience that you gain, the more experience one garners in this shit, right? The more nigga get closer to that finding the sound, because it drives niggas to go back in the lab and figure the sauce out, get a recipe going. You feel me? Like me, shit, I've been in the cut studying the YouTube, studying the algorithm and how to build and how to further build my brand. The one thing I do know is the sauce is easy because I got that. Like, the sauce is nothing. We found the sauce. The recipe, you know what I'm saying? There's only a recipe to get more money and more money and more money in the garner, you know what I'm saying? And make more waves in the industry, like for real. Like, but I do believe in starting shit off organic. It's way better because then you build that organic following. And then capitalize off the organic following. See, you got to come to these labels and come to these folks with some leverage. You niggas gotta have a lot of material recorded. Come to these folks with some leverage, man. That's how you can play. But other than that, you can have a bomb hit, my nigga. But then you just gonna get fucked with no Vaseline over that one hit. And they probably run off with all your M's. You feel me? Instead of you saying, you know what, let me just go and stay in the lab 24. So yeah, I got this hit, but I got 300 other modes that's potentials. What's up? Now you at the table with these folks, and it's really we playing ball. You feel me? So niggas ain't be ready to play ball at all times. You know, your time should be valuable. So if music is your purpose, if you see music as your purpose and your passion, you know, what are you watering? And how can you find your sound, right? You niggas ain't even questioning a sound. Y'all just, oh, I'm a rapper now. Like, you feel me? And then you might just be a rapper and just came in off that sound. But when you've been doing it and you just know, like, it's easy because everybody study artists. So, of course, a lot of sounds people found was off through studying other artists and being into their shit. That's what they do. Like, it's gonna take that, man. Get into y'all sound, man. Find you a pocket on these niggas, man. Get a bag all the way. Don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? Be unapologetic about getting to yours. That's the cold part about it. Be unapologetic. That's good to say too. Be unapologetic about getting into your motherfucking bag. A lot of niggas stay regional too. And I probably spoke on this, but let's shed light on it that you know, it's a lot of politics in LA. All that politics. His bar work better, you know what I'm saying? Nigga might have better bars and know how to put well songs together better than you, but you might be the nigga with the connections. Why y'all niggas ain't together? Why you gotta have some kind of trouble with this nigga? You got the connections, but this nigga got the bar work. Or I don't really fuck with your homies, but one of your homies is on and they're talented, nigga, and I got about 100 racks. Let me do something. Everybody don't got bars, my nigga. A lot of niggas say they rap, but everybody can't rap. Yeah, it's shit easy. I do it, but everybody really can't rap, my nigga. But it's easy, yeah. Some niggas, you know, you might got the bag, but none of your homies can rap. But then there might be a nigga that got his flow, and the nigga is way cross town type nigga. But probably cause street or hood type politics, you can't drop 100 on a nigga. Because you might see the nigga vision and believe in him because politics, you ain't gonna put 100 on a nigga. And then we can't forget another fact that even if it's bare minimum, like you niggas gotta be willing to invest in yourself. Put away some money for studio time. You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice 100 or two, put that to the side so it go towards the visuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, reach out to artwork niggas, type niggas, and get on online and find little communities on here that, you know, little forums and posts where it's niggas that do the drawing. You got your internet geek type nigga, cause you know, you got niggas that believe in your bag, and then it could be a whole collective. Sometimes, most times, niggas get further in it because it's a collective. So a collective comes together with the same goal in mind. See what I'm saying? We ain't got the out here shit. LA ain't no the collectives, nigga. You niggas ain't. So come together as a collective, man. What's your sound? Me personally, I pride myself on not sounding like the next nigga. I had some influences, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming from the era of bar work. I don't know if it's even safe to say that is we in the era of bar work or not, but yeah, especially coming from the era of, oh, nigga had to have bars type shit. You feel me? Especially. So, man, y'all know that, y'all tap in, make sure that when y'all come across this channel, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. I will start to drop more content. Also, I'm not just a YouTuber type nigga, you know what I'm saying? I forgot the N word, I heard him and all that, but I'm not a new YouTube type ninja. Like, I mean, I'm not just a YouTube type ninja. Feel me? Do music too, so tap in also with the music. Gutterman 100 Flows Up single is going crazy. Go tap into that. Also, just what we doing, period. So, you want to see more videos, I'm going to be dropping more shit, and I touch on a lot of topics, a lot of things. There's going to be a lot more where that came from. So, if you like the energy, you love to hear what we doing, and if you got a sneak peek of the music and you find yourself wanting to fuck with it, then make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure you then engage in the comments and tell people right now how you feel about why is the West Coast, why a lot of West Coast artists stay regional. So let us know how you feel about it in the comments. Why do we stay regional? Why we ain't going nowhere? Yeah. Peace, love, blessings. You already know the east side up. So, well, I wanna know who. They better know it. Y'all stay on too, for sure.